Okay, Cassandra just barely logged on to the server, or at least I think so, because I just hopped on and she's on, and she's the first person that I've seen on the server since I've put all of these things up. So I want to go over and see if she has seen these things. So I'm going to chat with her for a bit. Maybe I'll go hop onto a voice call, but we'll see. So, oh, I always forget that my nether portal is not over here anymore. It's inside here. I'm actually gonna go run over to her base really quick. I want to see if she's seen this. She's in the city, she says. I don't know where that means. Trying to find a good place to sell my chains. Oh, that probably means she's in the shopping district. Ooh, okay. While we're here, I guess we could check the signups to see if she's put her name in the sign-up jar. Oh, no, nobody yet. Where is she? Well, her redstone shop is over here. Oh, and there's a tree house. Is this her? Door's open. I don't see her anywhere. I don't see anything. Oh, there she is. There she is. I don't know what she's doing over there. Is she up in here? She is. Let's see if we can get the drop on her. I mean, these ladders are kind of loud. Let's see what if she can catch this. Oh. I don't know if she's seen it. Oh, there it is. Here she goes. Oh, I wish I could see her reaction. Did he make this? Oh no! Oh, let's see if she sees the sign-up booth. This is hilarious. She has no idea that I did all of this. I'm totally framing Melkor. Hilarious. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. I think we can all agree that that was probably the weirdest intro that I've done to an episode here on the WannaB's server. But despite that, we had a lot of fun. After goofing around for a little bit, Cassandra ended up posting a screenshot of this here board to those on the WannaB's Discord, and oh boy, did it have the effect that I wanted it. It blew up. And I am excited to say that both Melkor and Kantai are both on board, and they are working hard to lead their sides of the feud. I am super excited about that. I had my doubts as to if this would work, but it is seeming to work fantastic. I'm super excited to see how this plans out. And honestly, I haven't decided who I'm going to vote for, or who I'm going to put my allegiance in. I guess we'll have to see what Khan's rebuttal is. And Melkor, I have been told, is working on his own project as well. So we should be seeing some interesting progress, and it's going to be fun to see how this unfolds. On the note, though, Cassandra and I actually met up and talked for a little bit about a competition that is going on right now in the server, being led by none other than our own Kantai. He, as you might know, Khan is a lover of minigames. He's made quite a few of the minigames in our minigame district over here. And recently he's been kind of sad that there hasn't been more minigames constructed. So he decided to make a challenge, and anybody who makes a minigame in the month of May will be entered into this contest to win a stack of diamonds and a beacon. So I don't know about you, I'm pretty poor, and so I could use a stack of diamonds. That would really take me a long ways, I think. Anyway, so what we decided to do, I had an idea for a mini game that I wanted to do, but it was quite the ambitious goal. So I decided to team up with Cassandra, and we are going to build our own mini game just opposite off the road of this Head Games over here, which, by the way, looks fantastic, whoever did that. But we did a little bit of collab from that piece of footage that you might have seen, and it went a little something like this.
Okay, perfect.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Just been busy recently, so I haven't been really on.
No worries.
Melkor put so many of these signs all over my base. And I have such a big base too that I'm never gonna find them all.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm pretty sure he's put them like everywhere, like all over the server.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious how he made this, like, because you know he had to do a whole entire chunk.
Yeah.
And like...
Yep.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh,
he asked me to do this with him a while ago.
Oh, really?
To like create a chunk where we could like do things like this. And I never did it because I didn't want to. But I think it's awesome that he did it.
That's so funny.
I know.
Did you read the book over by his stand?
No, I haven't done it yet. What is it that like Conti did?
I'm not sure, but apparently Khan has really ticked Melkor off. He's got quite the rebellion set up, or I guess.
Do you know what Khan did?
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know what side to pick then.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to hold a town hall meeting or something like that so that we can get everybody's opinion.
I know. What did Con do? There. Oh my gosh, my English. I said, what did Con did? I'm gonna post it and see some response.
Oh, you should post a picture of the sign too.
I did, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's on the general chat. I should have put it in photos. Oops. My bad. Thanks for helping with that swine farm. That was really sweet.
Oh yeah, sure. My
I'm so
pleasure.
happy to have that done. So what's your idea for the mini game?
Yeah, so I have been. Where are you at? I'm lost.
Oh, I'm just at my base. I'm just running around.
I'm riding a dragon.
Oh, very cool.
It's.
Oh wait, are you on my snake?
On your dragon gargoyle, maybe?
Oh, my dragon.
Yeah.
You know it is a dragon. You're right.
Oh, okay.
I thought you. I forgot I had a dragon. I was like, oh no.
Okay, sorry. I'll stop wasting time. So I've been thinking about this mini game. You've seen Hermitcraft, right?
Yeah, I love him.
Okay, so the idea that I had is loosely based off of one of the games that I think Exumavoid did, the decked out game.
Okay.
So it's going to be like a dungeon crawler type
Whoa.
game. So the player will be able to choose their race and their class, and then that will award them different abilities and different tools and weapons and stuff, and then they can go throughout the dungeon, and their goal is to collect as many tokens as they can, which will award them more points. But the longer that they're in the dungeon, the more difficult that it will get.
I see.
If you want, I've actually got a plot laid out over by the minigame district. If you want to head over there with me.
Yeah, I do want to see that. Okay.
Right over here, because directly under this pillar, is a zombie spawner.
Oh, jeez.
So my plan is to like make a labyrinth around this this zombie spawner, and then this will spawn a bunch of mobs in, and then we'll have water channels putting them into the dungeon at random places.
So
what?
Do you know like we have a thing on the server where mobs that spawn from spawners don't hurt you.
Oh, really?
They're passive.
Oh.
So like even if it was dark and this was spawning, they'd be like they wouldn't hurt you.
Oh, that's such an oversight. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good. I have one other idea in case this didn't work. I thought a couple of ideas. We could instead make like a general mob farm and then create a mob sorting system, which will then sort out all the creepers. So we'll have an assortment of witches, zombies, and skeletons that are then
That's
placed.
a good idea. What a great idea.
So this isn't a total deal breaker.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. And basically we'll have random things that we can rename as tokens, and they'll be worth different points depending on like how well they are hidden. And they'll go throughout the dungeon and try and find all of these tokens to try and get a high score, but all the while it'll be pouring mobs into the dungeon, which will increase the danger and hazard that they have in
that's
it.
tough.
So I don't know. I've also been tinkering around in a creative world, and I found a way to actually alter the abilities that you can get from beacons, like just by like flipping levers. So basically,
really? That's cool.
So basically, we could have like a panel of levers where they would flip it, and then it would change which beacon was active, and that would effectively select like their race. So like elves could be like speed, orcs could be like strength, and humans could be like resistance or something like that.
Oh, I like that.
And then they would pick.
I was wondering how you were gonna do that.
Yeah. And then like we would have different classes available too. So like the warrior would just get like an axe and a chest plate.
Oh my gosh.
the brute would get like oh, what was it? It was like a knockback 2 sword and a helmet. And then we could make a rogue, which would have like a hoe or a shovel, something really kind of pathetic, but they would have 1 invisibility potion.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And then like a mage, we could give them. I've been kind of thinking, I don't know what to give mages, but like maybe like a bunch of fire charges and then a couple of splash potions.
You could do like a trident or something.
Oh yeah, that's a really good idea. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, thank you. Because it's kind of like a staff.
Yeah, the wizard staff. So I don't know if you want to maybe team up on something like that, because we're going to have to build an entire mob farm here, and then we're going to have to build the labyrinth around it as well. So
I don't know how to do a mob sorter though. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I can work on that and get that done.
This sounds so fun.
If you want to maybe try and figure out what kind of a labyrinth we would have around it. I mean, I guess I could mark out how big the mob farm and the mob sorter is going to be, and then maybe... Yeah,
we could do like... Are you wanting to do like tunnels and then chamber rooms, like fighting rooms?
Kind of, yeah. And then like they would have 1 room, and then there would be like a puzzle inside it that like they would have to click a series of buttons or something like that, which would then open the chamber into the next room or something.
Oh, good idea.
So like,
how are we gonna prevent? Are we gonna light up the hallways and stuff so mobs don't spawn in there? They just wander in from our.
Yeah, that's
That's
kind of what I was thinking. So we wouldn't have to worry about.
Because I wouldn't want creepers blowing up and looting our stuff.
Seriously.
That would totally suck. Like, oh wow, they blew up this wall and I can see the end.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, I'll probably center this mob farm around here, and then I'll get it marked out, and then I'll let you know what it will look like and stuff in our available area.
Yeah, so we've got to create like a one-way path, right?
Yeah.
That, like, you can't... Okay, so that will be easy. It's not like a maze. But there can be like different rooms you can go into if you want to collect more coins, correct?
Right, yeah.
So we can do like breaks off of the main path. So we should figure out where we want our main path to be. Oh, no, wait, we should build the mob spawner first and then create the pathway.
Okay.
What do you think though?
Yeah, I think that sounds great.
Okay, awesome. Oops, how exciting.
I'm excited. I think this is going to be cool.
I'm super pumped. This is going to be awesome.
Thanks for going in with me on this.
Do you have any idea how we're going to build a sorter in order to get specific mobs in specific rooms?
So what I was thinking, because creepers have a shorter hitbox than other monsters. So what we could do is just build a like the drop chamber that will drop all the mobs down, and then they'll be pushed into a water stream, and then the water stream will branch into 2 different ways, and one of those ways will have a trapdoor under it, which will prevent zombies and skeletons from going through, but it will allow all the creepers to go through. And then we'll just take that one water stream and then split it a whole bunch of ways into all the different rooms, and then just allow the randomness pathfinding of the game choose where they go.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Or
yeah, no, that makes sense. Sorry, my mind is going. It's thinking of ideas. Okay. That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so step 1. What do you want to do?
I don't know about you, but I think that went really well. This is the spot for our minigame, and it doesn't look like much right now, but we have actually done a ton of work down here. So this is kind of, I don't want to show too much because I don't want to spoil everything, but this is kind of the beginnings of our minigame. And yeah, I don't want to spoil all of it right now, but what I do want to explain is a kind of the basis of how it works. So we want to create a dungeon crawler. So kind of similar to your games like Skyrim and other things like that, where you're able to pick and customize your character, and then you go through dungeons and fight monsters, collect loot, and things like that. That's what we wanted to create. And so we're going to make a system where the player of this game can come down, pick their race, like human, elf, orc, stuff like that, and they can also pick their class or their profession, like warrior, rogue, brute, mage, and that will allot them with certain abilities and certain equipment that they can then use throughout the dungeon. We also have built up a mob generator here, a mob spawner here, that when activated it will spawn a whole bunch of mobs, and then they will all drop down here. It's actually a fairly simple design, just with dispensers with water buckets, observers, and then dispensers and platforms, so that all the mobs get pushed off the platforms. And then I have actually gone under and designed and worked out a mob filter. So it will filter out all of the creepers into one area, and it will leave and it will collect gunpowder for us, because we don't want our builds to be destroyed. We don't want them to break. So we don't want to have creepers in here. And as you can see, it's kind of been working a little bit. It seems like we are getting some other loot down there, but that might have been just from me swiping my sword at them. But the other mobs that are not creepers, namely the skeletons, zombies, and witches that are 1 block by 2 blocks, will then be filtered into a tunnel, where then we can take them and basically pipe the mobs all over the dungeon and introduce them into sections of the dungeon via these little bubble elevators. So that so as the player is going throughout the dungeon, there will actually be mobs coming into the dungeon to make it more difficult for them to get across. And I'm really excited. That's kind of the premise of the game. Of course, there's going to be loot hidden throughout the dungeon that they can then solve puzzles to get to gain access to, or to find, and that will award them points. And the person with the most points, of course, gets the high score and can have bragging rights. I haven't actually decided if there's going to be any reward for the person who gets the highest score. So I'm pretty excited about this. We've done a ton of work. We've probably spent like 3 or 4 hours doing this together, and then I spent a couple of hours after that marking out this here circle, which goes all the way around the mob spawner and kind of lays down the foundation of where the chambers should be, so as the player will be in an optimal distance from the mob spawner at all times when they're in the dungeon. Sorry, I have been talking a lot, and that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I am super excited nonetheless, and I hope this goes off without a hitch. I'm super excited about this. I'm excited about our projects that we have going. We haven't spent like any time at the base, which I kind of regret. I really want to get a lot of work done at the base. I have it planned on our job board to make lots of progress there. But today's been kind of a hectic episode. We've gotten a whole bunch of stuff done, and we've started a bunch of new projects. But I'm excited for how things will go with the feud between Melkor and Kontai, and I'm also excited about the minigame competition. I hope ours turns out good, and I think we have a good shot at winning the competition and winning that stack of diamonds. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for some more content. My name has been ClickFlow, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye for now.